For the supermarket tour, my group and I chose to examine Loblaws. Loblaws is the largest Canadian food retailer and is owned by Loblaws Incorporated, which is affiliated with various other supermarkets such as No Frills, Fortino's, and City Market. Upon entering the supermarket, we observed a selection of flowers and other plants which was placed there to influence shoppers to make an impulse buy. When reflecting upon this, we also realized that these products tend to vary based on the season, hence flowers were on display for the Easter holiday. Next, we noticed that the carts were placed at the front for accessibility. When taking note of the color, we noticed that the carts are warm colors such as blood orange. These colors are supposed to stimulate hunger, and we realized that this technique used by supermarkets worked since we were all feeling very hungry at this time. Then their use of large and deep carts influences customers to buy more in order to fill up the spaces that it provides. Prior to the reading associated with the tour, we never realized the subtle and clever techniques that the supermarkets use to influence our shopping habits. Additionally, we again noticed how the entire store used the blood orange color as their floor tiles in order to stimulate and increase appetite among buyers. Then there was different food vendors available as we were walking in that stimulated our senses, and the samples that were offered further tempted us into making compulsive shopping decisions. For the purpose of the supermarket tour, we chose to investigate Aisle 2, the produce aisle. As discussed in the article and as seen throughout our tour, the produce aisle is the largest aisle within the grocery store. We expected to encounter the produce aisle right when we entered, since these are perishable products that the supermarkets want to get rid of first. However, when entering Loblaws, we were surprised to find that this was not what we experienced, because they used other tactics to get shoppers to buy things prior to reaching this aisle. As navigating throughout the produce aisle, we noticed that all the fruits and vegetables were placed on shelves at eye level. We also noticed that they were portraying an abundance of products by stacking them onto each other and organizing them into a pyramid shape to attract the eye. For the products that did not have an abundant supply, they were pushed forward within the shelves in order to give the illusion of being full. We believe that this created an artistic feel and was visually appealing, which led us to visit that section of the aisle. The way Loblaws organizes their produce allows us to see the diverse variety of fruits and vegetables that are offered. For instance, we saw a copious amount of different apples like Granny Smith, Red Delicious, and Macintosh. Another aspect that we analyzed was the lighting that was used throughout this supermarket. When looking up, we saw that the lights were angled towards the produce in such a way that it casted a spotlight to narrow in on the aisles and to give the illusion of shininess on their products. We noticed that most of the Loblaws produce was ranked based on guiding stars, with 3 being the highest rank that a produce can receive. These stars reflected on the nutritious value that is associated with the produce that you buy. Based on the star ranking system, we noticed that some of the produce did not contain stars, which made us question whether these products were nutritious and worth buying for the consumers. Then throughout the section, they used boards that would display the diverse products that were available at the supermarket. The first product that we examined were conventional tomatoes. We knew this product was conventional since it was labeled with a product code starting with any number other than 8 or 9. These Roma tomatoes were not attached to the vine and were sold for $2.49 per pound and ranked as a 3-star product. Then we found some conventional tomatoes that were on the vine that were higher priced, selling for $3.99 per pound. We feel the reason for this is that the tomatoes that were still attached were seen to be more fresh, and being attached to the vine slowed down the ripening process, which further preserves this produce item. Something that we did not expect to see was that these type of conventional tomatoes were not in abundance. What could have influenced the buyers to purchase them could have been due to the fact that they were on sale. This next tomato is organic because it contains a label that states it is, and the product code starts with a 9. Like we expected, these tomatoes were more expensive since they are grown with minimal use of harmful chemicals. We believe the utilized organic signs that acted as a barrier between the produces is used to eliminate cross-contamination of chemicals from the conventional products onto the organic ones. Throughout the store, we noticed that there were items that were mislabeled. Here we are showing a sign that shows that this product is from Canada, but on the packaging, the label instead states that this product actually originates from Mexico. So we started to think that maybe we were getting lied to. This is again another board to address the benefits of purchasing organic products. Furthermore, in the middle of the salad aisle, we noticed that there was a section in between where they displayed ingredients that would commonly be used in a salad. Having the placement of salad dressing and croutons here is called boutiquing. Clustering items that go together will increase the chances of a customer purchasing them. At first glance, one might think that this entire shelf contains organic products. But something we noticed was that in this section the organic sign extended across the aisle but had a small arrow to symbolize that the organic products were only located on the top shelf. Here is another example that shows that one of these lettuce bunches is organic with a 9 and the other with a 4 is conventional. Shoppers who do not understand the product codes could look at the sign and assume that the section as a whole is made up of organic products. Again, the rest of the aisle does not indicate where this organic sign applies to since they no longer use arrows, and when editing this video, we noticed in fine print they added that organic items on top shelf only, which would be difficult for most shoppers to recognize. This supermarket also strategically placed the carrots alternatively with lettuce so that the warm and cool colors of these products could complement one another and add a colorful display. When reflecting upon this, we realized that if we were looking at the shelf and it was only one color, such as green, we would not be as inclined to purchase these items since it would not catch our eye. Since we were focused on color, we wanted to compare the appearance of the conventional baby carrots with the organic ones. As you can see, the organic carrots look duller in color, which makes us believe they are dry. On the other hand, looking at the conventional carrots, they look more wet and vibrant in color. The price difference between organic and conventional products stayed consistent throughout the supermarket tour, where you can see the conventional potatoes are $4.99 and the organic were $2 more, set at the price of $6.99. Unlike the rest of the produce, we came across one product, the zucchini, that did not have a label sticker or product number on it. This made it difficult for us to distinguish whether it was a conventional, organic, or GMO product. Again, they used the boutiquing tactic to sell a sterilizer that may be used when preparing your zucchini dish. Understanding the importance of appearance, we discovered that many of their products were stacked, with the unappealing products, such as the ones that were deformed, bruised, or scratched, placed at the bottom. Loblaws even had a small section of organic fruits that were on sale due to the fact that they did not meet the perfect appearance expectations that we consumers have. Something we found the Loblaws did that was thoughtful and very useful with preventing food waste was that these products were also being used to produce fresh juices. This way, the unfit produce items were not going to waste and still made into a product that could be easily sold to consumers. Throughout this experience, we are more aware of the products that we are buying in the supermarket, and in the future, we'll take the time to reflect upon how the strategies that they use has a subconscious impact on how and what we buy. Thank you.